Welcome to On the Trail. I'm your host, Steven Anderson, and today we're riding in beautiful southern West Virginia on the brand new Pocahontas trail system right here in Bramwell, West Virginia. Today we've got John Rawl, who's the Media and Relations Specialist with Kawasaki.
What we're doing here is we're lucky enough to come out here and ride these new trail system that just opened up. We've brought some media people out here with us from different publications in the ATV and side-by-side world, and we're just hitting the trails and seeing the beautiful area here in West Virginia.
What machines did you bring out this time for us to review and ride?
Actually, we brought the Brute Force 650s and the Brute Force 750s, the 2013 models, and boy, I'll tell you what, they sure are working great out here on the trails.
I'm excited about riding the Brute Force. The 750, the V-twin has always been a powerful machine.
Yeah, that's one that I really enjoy. You know, I have one of my own at the house and everything, but it's one of my favorite, and especially on these trails here, you know, because there's so much to do on the trails here. You know, there's hills, there's a little bit of everything for anybody. Anybody in the family can ride these trails.
Hi, I'm Lou Stover, Mayor of the town of Bramwell, West Virginia, and I'd like to welcome you to this visit to my hometown. It was famous, and still is famous, for all of the millionaires who lived here in the heyday. Millions of dollars made from coal mining, the rich Pocahontas coal that was mined here in this area. Money went through the building behind me, the famous Bank of Bramwell. And let me tell you the way the money was handled. Every payday, a wheelbarrow full of money would be taken from here down Main Street to the train station for payday for coal miners. Nobody ever robbed Henry Wade of that money. We have many, many more structures to come here and visit and see. But located right on Main Street, we have the original Bryant Newbold Pharmacy, now the corner shop. It's the drugstore built in 1910 that carried everything. It is still a grand place to visit. Today, you may have a soda from the soda fountain or a full-course meal, and all of it in this historic district of Bramwell, West Virginia. But now, we have a new economy that has come to Bramwell. On May the 25th, 2012, the new trail of the Hatfield&McCoy Trail opened. We think this is the greatest environmental thing that can be done with this land, to have people come and enjoy it and ride the trails. We would invite you to come, just sit, enjoy, relax, walk around, but come and be a part of Bramwell, West Virginia, be a part of the Pocahontas Trail of the Hatfield&McCoy Trails. You've learned about our past, now this is our future.
Well, Stephen, we're glad to have you. This is a great event for us. Kawasaki has offered to come in. We're out riding our newest system to the Hatfield&McCoy Trails, the Pocahontas Trail System. It's an exciting time. The trails are awesome. We've got great weather here, and going out and riding a variety of trails. Everything from our easiest to our most difficult, and showing everybody here what exactly we've got to offer.
One of the great things about the Hatfield&McCoy Trail here in southern West Virginia is the way it's marked. You've got something for everybody. You start out with your green trails for your beginner riders. You've got your blue trails for your intermediate riders, and then you've got your black trails for your more experienced riders. So it's kind of like going to a ski slope.
I would say that people could come in here from anywhere in the world, pick up one of our maps, and hit the Hatfield&McCoy Trails, any one of our 600 plus miles of trail, and navigate it without any problem.
Steve, these trails here, they're great. You know, and our media guys have already ridden the trails. Man, they really, really loved it. Kawasaki's really enjoying the trail system out here, and I can't wait to get back. I hope to be able to come back in about a month or so. Areas like this are really important to Kawasaki because this is where our customers can come use their products, and it's a fine place to use a product.
Well, folks, I'm awful excited to get on those new Brute Forces and hit the trails right here in southern West Virginia. In the orange Terex 4-seater, we've got Mike Pinkerton, who's the marketing director for the Hatfield&McCoy, leading the way today. Kawasaki's in town, letting the good times roll. They've invited a lot of the top riders from around the country in the off-road business to come check out the 2013 Brute Force 650 and the Brute Force 750 that I'm presently riding. Bramwell is an historic town located here about 15 miles off Interstate 77, and It's just beautiful. It's like going back in time. What's cool about southern West Virginia and the Hatfield&McCoy trail system is that everywhere there's a trail system, it's called ATV friendly. You can ride on the highway as long as you've got your sticker on your helmet, obey all the speed limits, wear your helmet, and act like you got some sense. Here on the right is one of the old middle schools in Bramwell that the Hatfield&McCoy has just purchased and is getting ready to remodel and turn into the official trailhead and the gateway to the south for everybody coming from Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. This will most likely be the place they come to first, because Bramwell is actually linked up to the Indian Ridge system, which is linked up to the Pinnacle Creek system. So you've got 3 systems that are completely combined, and it's awesome. So here's the trailhead, trail rules, and up the hill we go. So what do I instantly like about the Brute Force 750 2013 model? Well, I like the power steering. This is a big machine with a lot of power, and the power steering really soaks up the bumps, makes it easy for an old man like me, 40-year-old, to hold on to this beast out on the trail. Let's see, what else do I like about the Brute Force 750? Did I say the power? Because this baby's got loads of power. When you hit the throttle, it just roars. The Brute Force and the V-twin motor has always been known for its torque. Everything's good. Okay, so it's Steven Anderson with On the Trail, and today we are riding the 2013 Kawasaki Special Edition V-twin fuel-injected 750 Brute Force. This thing has got some really nice rims. It's got 4-wheel independent suspension. Not much has changed since last year in 2012, except this really cool paint job. I've always been a big fan of the Kawasaki Racing Green. You got the same independent rear suspension, standard last year. What's really cool about this machine is the power. Kawasaki's always been famous for the V-twin 750 engine and the bottom end torque that this baby produces. And with the new power steering that was added in 2012, this baby's a blast. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what did I like the most about the 2013 Kawasaki Brute Force 750 4x4i EPS? Number 1, I like the big bottom end power of the 750 V-twin engine, just like any other red-blooded American. Number 2, I like the electronic power steering. After riding with EPS, I find it unimaginable to ride another sport utility again without it, especially if you're a rough trail junkie like myself. Number 3, I enjoyed the rider position and the plush seat for long hours on the saddle out on the trail. I'm only 5'10", so I'm not a huge guy, and on some of the bigger sport utility quads that I've tested in the past, it always feels like I'm sitting on the gas tank. So my rider position on the 750 Brute Force was awesome, plus there was a lot of room left behind me on the seat, so I know it would be a comfortable ride for taller riders also. Number 4, I really like the appearance of the 750 Brute Force. The 6-spoke cast aluminum wheels really get some heads turning out on the trails. And the headlights on the front of this machine make it come alive like a cartoon character that instantly makes you want to give it a name. The day I rode the 750, I called mine Bertha, and I rode Bertha like a bat out of hell all day on the Pocahontas trail system in Bramwell, West Virginia. If you've never ridden the 7 trail systems in the Hatfield&McCoy stable in southern West Virginia, then you're missing out. But when you do, be sure and check out the new Pocahontas trail system in Bramwell, West Virginia. Who knows, you might want to let the good times roll into Bramwell on a 2013 Kawasaki. Well folks, we had one heck of a time riding the brand new Pocahontas trail system located right here in beautiful historic Bramwell, West Virginia. If you folks at home have never had a chance to ride one of the Hatfield&McCoy trail systems, well, you're missing out. Be sure and tune in next week to see where the trail takes us next. My name's Stephen Anderson, and we'll catch you next time on the trail.